All right. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you guys are at. Here's another video I'm posting up on my YouTube channel. What happened was, well, first of all, you're like, what is this? Here, let me turn on the lights. I hope you can see. So, you're like, what is this? Well, this thing generates hydrogen when you put water. So, there's another glass that actually goes up over here and screws it in. And when you put the water in it, this actually um, activates hydrogen particles inside the water, and it actually aggravates the water where hydrogen is more abundant inside the water. This is what it does. The metals are two different metals. You got a positive and you got a negative wire going to these metals. I'm not sure what kind of steel this is, but I'm pretty sure maybe one of them could be zinc and one of them could just be regular steel. I'm not really sure what kind of steel it is, but that's somehow uh, our theory of how this works. So, what happened was they tell you how to clean it, right? And they tell you to clean it in a certain manner. I know this stuff or this steel has to be cleaned with I think they said vinegar, right? Where vinegar, of course, kills bacteria and eliminates a lot of corrosion on parts as well. You can use vinegar for a lot of stuff, like for mold as well. So I went ahead and I started cleaning it, okay, as they were asking in the what you call it in the pamphlet. So I cleaned it, and I cleaned it. I let it dry. This is where you charge it at. Right here. This is where you put the charging at, right? I think it's a Type C charger. And of course, this is where you turn it on at, right? This is the on and on off button. Well, so I went ahead and I exactly did what I was supposed to do. And when I tried to turn it back on, I think um, I messed up my battery, because if you look inside the battery, you could open it up. Sorry about this, real quick. Um, the battery actually has a board in it. There's a board inside the battery as well. And I'm not really sure. I mean, I understand what a board does, but it has to regulate the functionality of the battery charging and discharging as well. I think it's supposed to help with cyclic rate of charge, but don't quote me on it. But that's my theory of it. I didn't look it up. Here's the battery serial number, or basically part number on it. So it looks like it was created in 2024 of December 25th. So, anyways, so I turned it on and I seen not a loud, I seen a blue pop, right? A flash in here. And I think I blew the circuit board in my battery. So here it is. You unscrew these screws, and then you have to unscrew the back of the board, and then you can get to the wires in the back. You see, like the wire right here. I think there's a negative, or this is the negative charge, and this is the positive charge. But so those are the charges that charges, that puts current to these steel plates right here. Okay, so now, I mean, of course, when I check it on my meter, this has a 2.7 volt coming out of the battery, and the battery states, I think it's a 3.7 volt. So there is voltage coming out of my battery, but not enough voltage to actually turn this on. So when I plug this into the wall right here, it does light up, but the lights are they're just very fade, and doesn't look like they're lighting up pretty bright. So I think something's wrong inside the board. Maybe it could probably be the capacitor, it could probably be a transistor, it could probably be something that's going on in this board that's causing that's causing it to malfunction, or it could just be the battery itself. What I was thinking is changing the battery out, and then you know, seeing if this works again. But this is how, this is the insides of it. So why I think this was constructed very poorly is, there's no seals anywhere in here to keep from the water coming in inside the board at all. So this thing has no seals at all, right? So this is, whoever constructed this really didn't think about sealing a lot of this stuff up, because once water gets on the board, and we all know what happens, it corrodes, and then it ruins your part. So, once, like, I could take this piece apart right here. There's no seal in here, to keep from any of the water leaking in. The seals, I mean, you could pull this out and water would still drip into the board. And same thing with here, right? You could pop this open and water could still go in between the Type-C charger and then just, seep into the board as well. And they tell you to wash it, right? You got to wash it to, keep the mold off of it and to clean it. So this is what it is. And, this is what happened. So I decided to make a video and, let's see how, I can probably get this back working. If I can't get this back working, I spent like $40, $50 on it. I hate wasting money anyway. I love fixing stuff. So this is what it is. If you guys have any, ideas of how to get it going, or any comments, or, I'm not a electrical engineer, or, I don't make boards or anything like that. So I kind of have a vague idea of how they work. I don't know how they work entirely, but I have put boards together. But, if anybody has any ideas of how this thing might work, and, more in depth of it, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. So this is what this is. And we're going to see if we can get this working again. So anyways, if somebody could tell me as well, what do you think about this? Could be a negative, or this could be the positive plates, and why one should be a negative and one should be a positive. If you could let me know too, I just love to learn. And drop a comment under there. Sorry the video is not in depth of me taking apart and so on and so on. Like I said, I need to get a tripod and kind of, show you guys how I take stuff apart and put it back together, and, start making things work again, instead of just trashing it, just going buying a new one, just refixing stuff and getting things working. This right here is my new, by the way, this is going to be another video of my Samsung phone. The screen cracked, so I just went ahead and got a new screen for it. So this is the new screen, and I'm going to assemble my phone back together. So I'm going to need another phone to do a video while I'm recording how to fix my phone. So this will probably be coming soon. All right, well, thank you very much, and please subscribe. And if you like this video, and if you don't, put a thumbs up, or actually thumbs up, thumbs down, right? If you like this video, and let me know what's up. Love to hear everybody's opinions. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace.